When it comes to getting fresh meats, breads, salads, and desserts, Honey Baked Ham has your back. Visit us at Honey Baked Ham of Ocala at 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue or call 352-861-0011. That's 352-861-0011.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
All right, 22 minutes after 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. One of the things we love doing on this show is introducing you to some authors who have written some really entertaining books or mind-provoking, thought-provoking books. And in this case, the whole, Robert and I, as you know, we're musicians when we're not doing radio, and we play everything really. And so we had an invitation to play at an Italian Renaissance event over at Daytona Community State College, right? Is that what we're doing? Well, anyway, so we are going to. it's kind of a vague connection to what we're going to talk about right now. Maria Grazia Swan is on the phone. She's an award-winning, best-selling author and novelist. She's got a new book. It's called Best in Show. If you're familiar with Maria's work, you're already familiar with Mina. This is the sixth adventure, book 6 in the Mina Adventure Crime Series novels. Maria Grazia Swan. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Good morning again, Maria.
It's Maria Grazia.
Grazia.
And I get a lot of Mary thank you, which is really not. It's Mary Grace, translate in English.
Okay. Thank you for correcting that.
Call me Maria.
Yeah. Well, are you in Southern California right now?
Actually, I'm in Arizona.
Oh, in Arizona. Okay.
Yeah, we are so lucky. It's 6:20 here.
Well, thank you for getting up early to be with us.
Oh, well, I have a ferret who wakes me up anyhow.
You've lived all over the world, and I can clearly hear the Italian accent. Is writing in English a challenge for you?
Not anymore. I mean, I almost feel like a native. I have dual citizenship, and the problem is to translate back in Italian.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because, I've left Italy so many years ago, and although I go back very often, I'm going to be there in 2 weeks, the language, changes just like
really?
English. So sometime I go there, and I remember, am I keeping you from doing something? Because this is a long story. We were having a big dinner in a restaurant, and I was explaining about American food and explaining how we have all those preservatives in the food that we buy in the United States. And I translate literally by saying, preservativi. And the whole table went silent, and I had no idea what I said. And then they explained to me that means condoms.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, you went. That's too funny. So, well, speaking of condoms, the book.
Okay.
I mean, your book is about Mina, and she's in love, right? And tell us a little bit about the story.
Well, the story starts when Mina comes to live to the United States because her parents die and her sister lives in California. At the time when I wrote the book, I was actually living in California, and the only way I can write my character is by what I know. And since I did not grow up in the United States, all my main characters are women.
Yeah.
With Italian background.
That makes sense.
And so you go through sort of discovering America through the eyes of Mina. And the name Mina is, I don't know if you're familiar with Italian singer, but Mina is a very well-known singer from Italy, and I kind of grew up listening to her songs.
Okay.
And she's still singing, so that was my inspiration.
Well,
and through the book, from book 1, when, her life changed from Italy to the United States, she becomes Americanized. Uh-huh. And then more tragedy happens because that's the only way you move books.
Yeah.
So we go from book 1, where she's really connected to America, to book 2 when she starts she meets. I don't know how to explain the books without giving away the story.
Yeah, that's hard.
Right,
That's hard to do.
exactly.
Well, tell us about the Furry Friends Foundation. What is that?
Well, I had to make her grow and get a job. And since she inherited the money from her mother, she invests her money in and start a no-kill shelter for cats and dogs.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, I was inspired by the shelter where I volunteer. And at my age, I don't want any more pets because they will probably outlive me.
Oh, no.
So I'm really a cat person. When I need my fix, I just go there and I work the cat room.
Oh, that makes sense.
There
I
you
think
go.
that's what I should do because I thought the same thing. No more pets for me. Maybe I'll just go to the animal shelter and hang out.
Volunteer.
I can't do the dogs because they look at me and then I want to take them all home.
Yeah.
Cat, you know, the cats, you rub the little belly and behind their ear and they're okay. Or if they are not, you don't know because they don't really look at you with those sad eyes.
Right,
But the
right.
dogs, there is something about dogs that just breaks your heart.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what God
So-
wanted.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. So I put her into this shelter. She runs the shelter, and then she finally buys a house. I sell real estate for a living because although I love to write, I still have to eat. So I have her buy a house in California, and she has a sort of a bed and breakfast for cats that have rich owners, and she makes money there, and she also runs the shelter. And that's book 5. It's called A Cat to Die For, which so far has been my bestseller. And then the next was The Best in Show, where we progress. And I'm going to Venice in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to visit a very well-known shelter that's in the city of Venice. Is run by a woman, and she takes in all kind of animals that are
Oh, really?
abandoned.
In Venice, Italy, or Venice, California? Which?
Venice, Italy.
Oh, Venice, Italy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote about her in one of my short stories,
Okay.
and I'm so fascinated because she has some program there I never heard anybody doing, and so I'm going there to see how she does this, and it's going to be interesting. It probably inspired my next book.
Oh, that is so wonderful.
All my stories are based on true happening. I have 2 series. I have the Mina series, which has this younger woman, because when you first meet her, she's 23. By now, she's about 28. And then I have a different series, which was published by a regular publisher, and I just got my
good.
rights back. And there, the main protagonist is over 50.
Maria,
so-
thank you for getting up early to talk to us, and you're a delight. I love this conversation. The book is called Best in Show, it's available right now everywhere books are sold, and we've got like a half a minute left. Do you have a website?
I have a website. It's mariagraziaswan.com.
MariaGraziaSwan.com. Boy, I love your name. I just wish I could say it better.
She's beautiful.
Thank you, Maria.
By the way, there is a Maria Swan who is a porno star. That's why I have to use my middle name.
Oh, okay. So make sure you put
Although I get a lot of hits because of her.
Maria. Thank you, and
You're welcome.
And good luck with everything. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. A tropical depression moving into the southeastern Gulf of Mexico, bringing heavy rain to Florida and other parts of the southeast.
This one we have to watch very carefully. I want to make mention that a couple of reliable forecast models show this intensifying into a hurricane.
Fox meteorologist Janice Dean. The storm now with winds up to 35 miles per hour. Forecasters say another big storm is nearing the North Carolina coast. In Baghdad, at least 15 people killed by a suicide bomber at a wedding. 4 other attackers were killed by security forces. ISIS claims responsibility. At the Pure Michigan 400.
From the age of 5, Kyle Larson has only wanted to be a race car driver. And now, as he comes to the checkered flag, Kyle Larson's going to win in the Sprint Cup Series.
Kyle Larson gets his first NASCAR Sprint Cup Series win after passing rookie Chase Elliott with 9 laps left. Fox News. We report, you decide.
For me, it was the big S-Class from the 90s. Beautiful. My friend's dad had one.
The SL. All of the SLs. I've been watching those since I was a kid.
I think the 1971 SE was the first Mercedes that just blew me away. Everyone remembers the first time they saw one, and the day they began to long for a Mercedes-Benz of their own. Well, that day may be a lot closer than you think. With a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz, you can experience the luxury and safety Mercedes-Benz is famous for at a price you can afford. Beautiful SUVs, sedans, coupes, and convertibles that are factory certified and covered by an unlimited mileage warranty for up to 3 years, so you can drive without a worry for as far as you like. And during the certified pre-owned sales event now through August 31st, you can receive 2 years of complimentary prepaid maintenance and 0.99% APR financing on select models available through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services. You've waited long enough.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on certified pre-owned warranties. APR offer available only to qualified customers. Call 1-800-FOR-MERCEDES for details about costs and terms.
The government is out of control. I'm Don Browning, candidate for County Commission, District 3. As a successful Republican businessman and U.S. Navy veteran, I want to bring back the principles which built this great country. We need to put common sense back into the County Commission. Visit VoteDonBrowning.com to see what I stand for. With your help, your vote, we can work together to put control back in the hands of the citizens.
Paid for by the Don Browning, candidate for County Commissioner, District 3 Campaign Fund.
Labor Day isn't for labor, it's for fun. Whether relaxing at home, picnicking in the park, or enjoying a day on the water, make this Labor Day labor-free by ordering your favorites from Honey Baked Ham. You know, when it comes to getting fresh meats, breads, salads, and desserts, Honey Baked Ham has your back. Visit us at Honey Baked Ham of Ocala at 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue or call 352-861-0011. That's 352-861-0011.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Your super minty toothpaste could be keeping you awake. Mint stimulates our alertness and energy, so consider brushing with something like baking soda. If your new date goes out of their way to show respect to you, yet argues with every receptionist and valet and restaurant server, that's a red flag for what's going to happen later with you. If you want to improve your cognitive function, take a walk in nature.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Don't get caught without your daily source of senior deals. Pick up your copy of the Senior Voice newspaper. It's your source for schedule and events tailored to seniors, with information you need, like a list of free events in the area. We even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company to you that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about them. For more information, call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223. And pick up your copy of the Senior's Voice at most any business up and down the 200 corridor.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has a CD special, 25 months for 1.41% APY with a $10,000 minimum, federally insured by the NCUA, a government agency. These rates effective through August 31st, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or their website at flcu.org or